Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike, KD2KOG, part of the technical support staff here at SDRplay.com. Another quick video. We're going to go over the recording option, specifically the scheduler built into SDRuno. A few things we have to keep in mind. We are going to select UTC time to be displayed within SDRuno, and that should be within the main panel, miscellaneous, and show time in UTC, which is right here. And the clock will change on the lower right portion of your main SP, or aka SP1 screen, which is here. This is the SP1, also known as the main SP. And right here is the time format, which is showing UTC time, 1813 UTC. Now, if your PC clock is wrong, this time here is going to be wrong. So what I suggest you do is you can go to time.is/UTC, and it's going to show you the current time in UTC, and you can double click your clock and set your time. Adjust it. You won't get it down to the second, but you'll get it pretty close. What I like to do is I use the clock option in multi-PSK, which I'll launch here, and I'll go to internet time, and I select the colorado.edu server. I connect, and I know that my time should be perfect. Let's just see. Time is UTC. All right, let's take a look. Okay, looks good to me. So we'll close this out. We have our time set right. All right, now, most stations are going to transmit at a fixed time from about 30 megahertz and below. I'm not aware of many stations above. Now, there could be. Now, FM broadcast stations, obviously. But outside of the FM broadcast transmissions, I'm not aware of any other stations that transmit at a fixed time. So this is really good for, I guess, everything below FM broadcast and below. That's what I use it for. So if there's a station, let's just say Voice of Greece is going to do a special transmission. Voice of Greece is 9420, by the way. Voice of Greece is going to have a special transmission at, let's say, 1830 UTC, which is 15 minutes from now. And I'm not going to be here, and I want to record it. So first thing I do is I tune to Voice of Greece at 9420. I got a small carrier right there. It's quite early for Voice of Greece right now. They should be picking up in 2 hours. So we go into the schedule config, which is here, right in the recording panel. And if you don't have a recording panel, click the recording panel right here within the main panel. Define your saved location on your hard drive. Right-click on the recorder and tell it where you want these scheduled recordings to go. So I'm going to select documents, which is basically my documents. Click on the scheduler config, and this is set for Tuesday, March. Let's just click this here, make sure today's date, the time, and it's in UTC. So I said 1830. So let's just pretend we're a minute away from 1830. So let's go to 1817. 00, and we'll engage the timer. When this clock reaches 1817:00 seconds UTC, the recording option within SDRuno is going to engage, and it will stop at this stop time. SDRuno must be running with the schedule configuration window open. You can minimize SDRuno and go about doing other things, but this cannot be interrupted. It must be running either in the foreground or minimized for the recording to take place. The second caveat with the recording option with the scheduler is you can only schedule one start and end time at a time. You can't have multiple recording. So if you would like to have multiple recordings, I suggest you use HCSDR and download the EXTIO DLL for the RSP device that you have. And you can do more detailed scheduled recordings versus SDRuno. But SDRuno is fine if it's just a single transmission that's going to happen at a start time and an end time that you would like to capture. So let's see if this is going to record. And it already started recording. And this will end at 1916. Obviously, I'm going to stop that recording. But as you can see here, the scheduler start time was placed here. The end time is here. I engaged the timer and it recorded automatically. Now I cancel the timer. I click stop. Now I want to play back that recording. I go to options, select input, WAV file. I know that my files are going under documents. And right here is that WAV file. And I click play within the recording panel. If I want it to loop, meaning when it reaches the end, it doesn't just stop, it continues, I select the looping option here. And that's basically it for the scheduler configuration. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I answer all the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. 7-3.